Hey there, YouTube. It's Petey Two Finger, and I was completely unaware, but Friday, this is like going back 3-4 days, I got an email from a buddy. We were actually making music here. I have my wife and I, we have a duo, and so we were setting up when this was originally aired. So this duo, Angine De Poitrine, is from French Canadia, from Quebec. These guys are, well, they're actually space aliens. Now, the more you look, the more you pay attention to Angine De Poitrine, you start to notice things. I gotta tell you, okay, yes, this is really artsy. It's French art rock. There's no way around that. You could get rid of all of these accoutrements. See how that works? And I would still be making this video because the strength of these guys, yes, they have a thing. They have a whole thing here. And it is unbelievably cool and super impressive. Notice the tour ends in November, and it's all places I've never heard of. But take away all of this other stuff, the costumes, the hand-painted polka dots, and you're left with the music, which this is the most interesting, exciting, enticing, enjoyable music I've run across since Y2K. This is the most exciting band, and that's to forget all the other, the dress them up and the costumes and the art. Now, for me, okay, going back, we would have bands like Pink Floyd. They had a thing. Pink Floyd had a thing. So does this, guys. These space aliens, Angine De Poitrine, these guys have a thing, and it is strong. Okay? They have really worked hard to produce this thing, and on top of it you have the foundation, which is this instrumental math or progressive rock. So you know how we love to label things. That's actually a pretty good label. Quebec and Can are the members of Angine De Poitrine, and oftentimes I've seen them compared to a band from Australia, in King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and my opinion on this, the only similarity is the use of a microtonal guitar. It begins and ends with that. Oh, well, yeah, the one is just a duo of two space aliens, or the other is, 16 Australian kids? So, yeah. Another band, I would say, if we were going to start throwing darts and seeing what sticks, another King band, interesting enough, Crimson, going back to the 3 albums, what was it, Beat, 3 of a Perfect Pair, and Discipline. Baloo and Fripp did this interlocking guitar thing, and Khan here is playing through a looping device, and part of his style is reminiscent of what Baloo and Fripp were doing. So you will hear some similar type of textures with the guitar. Other than that, this is completely unique and really excellent and entertaining music. So let's not worry about categorizing them, because this is so unique and original. They've created their own unique thing that's kind of beyond classification. Now, the more I look and paying attention and looking at little details, trying to figure out how they're doing the vocals, what's with the dice, what's with the pyramids, the list of questions. Like, if you're paying attention, they always have this disco ball with a blue light on. This is part of the show, interestingly enough. What's with the dice? Is that sardines? Basically, I'm working on learning to speak French and developing a fully functional truth serum that's both colorless, odorless, and tasteless to travel to Quebec, dose these space alien cats, and present them with an interview that will offer spoilers for all of the questions in the back of Petey's inquiring minds have to know. So I can tell right now, yes, the tour ends in November. No, they're not venturing anywhere out of French Canada. And probably because of me, because of Petey being a horrible, annoying Yank. But inquiring minds need to know, and the list of questions. I watched this thing, they were chanting. Are you chanting what I think you're chanting? And I could not stop laughing. But again, the list starts off with like what's up with the pyramids and just gets longer and longer and longer. Now, who's in here? No one. Who's in here? A little guy. This is a Boss DDDD 666, a Boss FLV 666. This is a TU 666. And again, is that some sort of a disc man? I don't know. I'm really curious. I see this. I think this is a wireless. I'm curious about the vocals. So if anyone knows what this is or what that is, or has any answers for me, spoilers about this band, I'm sure they don't really want that stuff coming right out, as they're just building a following here. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about, is you can promote bands. You do it on social media. You do it on word of mouth. You know, that one music guy, we all have that person in our lives. Maybe they bag your groceries. Maybe they change your oil. Maybe you met them in a self-help group. Maybe they're on life support and intensive care, but it'll be that one music guy. Not the juggalo, not the guy who sold you PCP, but it really was goofballs that he cooked up under his sink. Vicky. The music guy. You just say, I really need to twist your arm and I'm going to slap you up the side of your head with this carp fish so you do not get that stink off of yourself until you have time to fully digest the entire discography of Angine De Poitrine. So you know what to do. The link is in the description. More importantly, hug your pets. This is the Geetons, the Gootens, the kittens, the kyottens, the special chicky bobitans in our lives. Maybe it's a stinky old damn senile dogwis friend. I don't know. I have a slick chick bobitan, Kita bobita, bonana fana bo Keaton. He is a nice baby. And it looks like it is actually time for a treat. We have the Temptations. It's cut with a Friskies Party Mix for the come down. It's a little bit easier. The Temptations on their own they really have the 60-hour half-life, and it's a pretty hard come down crash. That being said, you know what to do. The link is in the description, guys. We can promote when it's something worth promoting. When someone, these guys have worked. Each one of these polka dots is hand painted. I didn't notice that until today. These guys have worked this hard at their craft. Throw all this space alien mumbo jumbo and costumes out the window and just leave the music and what you have there to stand on. It's the best music that I've run across since the new millennium. And that says a lot. coming from this juggalo. Anyway, you guys, no, that was a joke. I've never listened to ICP. That doesn't mean it's not good music, though. It's just I'm saving them for a rainy day. And unfortunately, I am aware of how a magnet functions. That being said, you know what to do. We can promote these guys. So let's help spread the word for Angine De Poitrine. Hug your pets and peace.